Hi guys, it's Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Reader, and I'm here to give you a different kind of video. It's gonna be a recommendations video, but it won't be like any other recommendations videos because it has my face on it. So today I'm going to show you some of my favorite Latin American author recommendations. So you're probably wondering, Sabrina, why are you not doing something that is YA? Because you mostly read YA, and here viewer, I am from Honduras. I read a lot of Latin American and Spanish written novels because both of my ethnicity and my culture and my classes in school. And I thought that I have the privilege of knowing this thing, so I'm going to share the Latin American author madness with you. So I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite Latin American authors and some of my favorite novels that they have written, and hopefully you will like them as well. So let's start. So definitely one of my favorite Latin American authors is Gabriel García Márquez. He's from Colombia, and you probably heard of him because he won the Nobel Prize in like 1985. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he unfortunately recently passed away, which is a shame, but he left behind some great novels. This first one is probably his most famous work, and it's Cien Años de Soledad, or 100 Years of Solitude. And yeah, it's such a poetic title, I know. But it's about the Buendia family, and it traces their generation for 100 years in the fictional town of Macondo. It's famous for just creating, but like this new genre of magical realism that was really heavy in el boom latinoamericano, which is a literary movement in Latin America. Yes, as you can see, I learned a lot of things from Spanish class. I know, AP Spanish all the way. But so let's continue. And it's just about their life and their things that they have suffered, and how the curses and the actions and the characteristics of each family member just like repeat themselves through the generations. The generations, not regenerations, they're not like Doctor Who. But yeah guys, I think that this is a book that everybody should read at least once in their life. So 100 Years of Solitude, I highly recommend it. This is one of the most prolific and most printed and most sold books of Hispanic literature ever, so you should pick it up. I don't know why you shouldn't. I would recommend way more books of Gabriel García Márquez, and I will in future videos, but I'm just gonna recommend one more book of him, and it's Crónica de una muerte anunciada, or Chronicle of a Death Foretold. It has a really pretty cover, and as you can see, it's about a murder. And it's not those like, oh my god, who did a murder? It's like more like how murder has the impact in a town, and how even before and after the murders, because it's really cool. It's actually based in a real life murder. I know, so cool to see a side. And it's about this guy just investigating like the murder and how everything happened, and how the experiences and the perspectives of each of the persons living in the town regarding the murder. Because the cool thing is, not spoilers, but everybody knew that he was getting murdered before he got murdered. I don't tell you why, because you have to read it. It's actually really short, it's like 100 pages long, so it won't take you that much. FYI, it's really machista. Really machista. What I love from Gabriel García Márquez is that he transmits this Latin American spirit through all his works. You can see like especially in La Crónica de una muerte anunciada, you can see like the Caribbean spirit in all the people, and the costumes, and even the good and bad costumes. So it's really cool. And I think it's just like a voice of this generation and of this people in Latin America, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's just beautifully translated and compressed into a book. So that's why I love Gabriel García Márquez. So if you want there are more novels that I love from Gabriel García Márquez, like No One Writes to Colonel, Love in the Time of Cholera, and The Autumn of the Patriarch. So I will leave all the links, or the Goodreads links, down below, so you can probably check them out and probably read them. If you really want to get into Latin American literature, you should probably check them out first. Or you should probably check out Isabel Allende. She is a Chilean author. She's the niece of Salvador Allende, who was like this, I don't know if he was the dictator, the president of Chile, and he got like a coup d'etat, he died, and Isabel had to like, as you probably noticed or thought about all the Latin American literature that I'm showing you, it's really political, because Latin America has suffered through some deep shit. Isabel Allende, so she writes beautiful prose. It's really full of imagery, and it's just, oh my god. The first book that I'm going to recommend to you is probably her most famous work, and it's House of the Spirits, or La Casa de los Espíritus. It's just about another family for generations. Kind of sounds like 100 Años de Soledad, but it's different, This takes place in Chile, and it goes through all the political stuff in Chile. It also has magical realism, such as 100 Años de Soledad. Another book that I love from Isabel Allende is Zorro, Comienza la Leyenda, or in Zorro, The Legend Begins. It's just got Isabel Allende's point of view and sort of like fan fiction point of view about El Zorro's childhood. You know what, I won't speak more of it because here, bam, review. Check it out. So the last Latin American author that I'm going to recommend you is Pablo Neruda, and he's also from Chile, and he also won a Nobel Prize. Wrote poetry. It is beautiful poetry, and it's mostly like love poems and stuff that will make your heart be like all cheesy and like cheesies and like Cheetos. It's also like involved in the political stuff because all the authors were involved in the political stuff. It was really hardcore. You should Google their history. The book that I'm going to recommend to you is 20 Poemas de Amor y una Canción Desesperada by Pablo Neruda, or 20 love poems in a desperate song. I know, it sounds really cool. It also has a beautiful picture about an orgy. Yeah, an orgy. And, yeah, and I recommended you a book about orgies. And it's mostly about love poems, and it has this most famous poem that goes like: escribir los versos más tristes esta noche. Yo la quise, y a veces también me quiso. Y en las noches, como está la tuve entre mis brazos. La besé tantas veces bajo el cielo infinito. Thank you. Anna is my audience. She loves it, right, Anna? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Good job. That's what I paid you for. It's so romantic. Like, read this to your girlfriend. She probably wouldn't like understand half of it, but hey, it's romantic. It's poetry. I will leave links to all these books for their Goodreads links down below, and also links so you can buy them on Book Depository for free shipping and for a commission for me so I can pay for college. I'll make more video of these if you like them, so comment down below if you like this kinds of videos, and which I recommend sort of different-ish books except that are not like YA. That's a really long sentence. Like this video, thumbs up down below about my beautiful complexion. And as always, subscribe, because if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I'll find you. I will kill you. Thanks for watching, and happy reading, guys! Hi guys, today is the day of my senior lunch and I'm about an hour late. Woohoo!